New videos every day.
There's an inordinate amount of money spent on advertising to you in the way of drugs. And it may not always be the best choice, yet many occasions happen to doctors where somebody saw something on TV and they go ask their doctor about it because the TV basically told them to. Recently in the British Medical Journal, it actually showed that only 6% of drug advertising was backed up by research. So that, the doctor has to make some real decisions on what he's trying to practice, which is evidence-based medicine, as opposed to what he sees in the ads and everything else. And hopefully he's been educated to be able to make a good, intelligent decision. If you influence so heavily by ads, it just adds a real burden on the doctor trying to do a good job for you clinically. I have a friend, endocrinologist, very good doctor, and I trust his judgment. But he has had several occasions where people have come in and asked him for drugs. One case in particular, was an adult man that came into his office, made an appointment, kind of unusual for a guy because often women make the appointments. But this guy went into the office, went through a physical, and the doctor was trying to figure out, okay, what can I do for you? Because he didn't seem to have a lot of problems. But the guy looked at the doctor and said, well, I want the purple pill. And the doctor looked back at this patient and said, well, do you even know what the purple pill is? And this patient had no idea. He just seen it on TV. In fact, think of this. The TV had told him to go ask his doctor for the purple pill, and the guy did it. I mean, that says something about our society, or perhaps about how strongly media can influence us. But this doctor had to make a decision that this guy really didn't need something to. In fact, sometimes these drugs that can affect us in a negative way. And in this person's case, it probably would have made it so he couldn't digest his food properly. I mean, long-term use of some of these particular types of drugs that the purple pill is can cause some real problems in your digestive system. You don't want to necessarily use them long-term. If you don't need them, don't use them. But anyway, it is a problem for many doctors to have to deal with this component as well as everything else. So many times people go in and really pressure doctors to give them things that are sometimes inappropriate. And it's a fight. The doctor has to make a decision. Do I stand my ground or do I give this person what they want in order to retain them as a patient? It's a dilemma for many doctors. The doctor has got to make a judgment based on what is clinically best for you. And it's not about how good the advertising is on TV. You are influenced by that. If you trust your doctor, if you trust his education, if you trust him looking into what's available as far as how he can treat you, then I think you need to leave it at that. I want you to be more aware of how you're influenced by the media and how the drug companies use it. In fact, it's a well-known fact that they spend quite a bit more money, several times more money on advertising the drugs to the public than they spend actually on researching the drug. So you've got to be a little careful about how you interpret what you see on TV. You know that for other products. Do you really believe everything that you see on the television? I hope not, because claims are made that just aren't substantiated. And, these drug companies are making a lot of money selling you medications. And I would really go to somebody that I trust, but get to know a pharmacist that can advise you so you know more about the things that you're about to take, because you choose to put more problems in your mouth than anything else that you can be exposed to. So the drugs are included, the foods you choose, as well as the medications you're on. So you need to know about what the medication is doing and not just look at a commercial and run down to your doctor and ask for whatever was on the commercial. We're all influenced quite a bit by print ads and television and radio, and it's not all guaranteed to be true. And again, realize that in many countries, it's not even legal to advertise drugs to the public because it causes a lot of situations that create problems. I hope you're following me on that one. But find a doctor that you trust, find a pharmacist that you trust, and use their knowledge. Don't be influenced, if you can at all help it, by what you see on TV. Just because somebody's traipsing through the flowers doesn't mean the drug is going to do that for you. Ask all the questions you can. Go get information. Be informed. This is the age of the informed consumer as far as medicine goes. In the past, People just went to the doctor and did whatever they were told. But this is a new age. There's the internet, there's other forms of information, and most of the patients that I see are fairly well informed. Do that yourself. Be more informed. Be careful of the commercialization. Be careful of the media. Look for hard evidence. You can even get into some of the research. It's there. It's public record. You can look up some of this real research and see what the truth is. You might have to do a little research. It's about you. It's worth it. This is Dr. Vince Bellonzi. Do your own thinking. Thank you.
There are over 350 videos on our channel, and I doubt you've seen them all. And the topics range from weight loss, nutrition, sexual health, all the way to psychology and mind control, and anywhere in between. And I think if you check them out, you're going to find some really interesting stuff.